politicians in the United States are now picking the voters. I thought the voters were supposed to pick the politicians, but not in the United States. They look at the district, they say, okay, that person's with me, let's make sure their house is in my district. Oh, that person's not with me. These districts, when I was a kid, they looked like geometric shapes that you could recognize from your middle school geometry. They now look like jigsaw puzzles. And so this empowers the politician. The American Congress, to the American people, has a 14% approval rate. It's like slightly above the North Korean dictator, and yet they have a 95% incumbent re-election rate. So it's like if we opened up a restaurant and I'm a really bad chef and you guys are giving me bad Yelp ratings, but nobody's firing me. They stay in the Congress. They passed a spending bill 2 weeks ago. 38% of the Americans were for the bill. They passed it anyway. Why? They don't care. The lobbyists paid them to do it. They're currying favor for themselves. They're enriching themselves and their families. They took 17 million people off the healthcare system to pass that bill. They gave a tax cut to the wealthy and they hurt the poor. And so let me give you the average numbers. If you're making $1 million a year in the United States, you got a $7,000 benefit. If you're making $50,000 or less, you got a $700 cut to your benefits package. That's what they did in the United States, and they did it very bald-faced. 62% of the people said, please don't do it, but these guys don't care anymore. They're in a bad loop that's hurting the country, and so we have to break that loop. We need more entrepreneurial politicians to explain to the American people what they're actually doing.